What is up, YouTube? Back with another car video, and this one in particular is going to be about a car that I have been eyeing for a while. As you guessed from the title, it is indeed a 2018 Hyundai Elantra. But more specifically, I'm going to be talking about why this car marks the end of an era for Hyundai. So if you're a fan of Hyundai, I'm sure you remember that the 2019 Hyundai Elantra got a total redesign. And a lot of people, including me, are not a fan of this new design. And most of the comments I've been seeing were like, oh, the 2018 looks way better than the 2019. Oh my god, it's so ugly. Hyundai is going backwards on design. What were the Hyundai team thinking when they designed this? So yeah, that's basically a summary of all the comments that I've seen about the new redesign. And unfortunately, I couldn't help but agree. Having driven the 2018 Elantra, you know, doing all my driving lessons, this one just looked out of place to me. It looked like it was trying so hard to be something that it wasn't. And of course, that doesn't take away from the actual driving experience of the car, because I could care less about the design. Of course, the actual driving experience is what really matters the most. That's probably the biggest selling point of any car. And surprisingly, design is also another major selling point. But if I'm being honest, if there's one thing I do like about the redesign, that would be the headlights. It seems like Hyundai loves basic shapes now. And they're not the only ones doing this. Have you seen Kia? Have you seen the new Nissan Rogue? Even Nissan's doing it now. But in all honesty though, I actually really love the new headlights. And I even think they look better than 2018's version. They just have a more upscale luxury look. They look really sharp. They look a lot less bland than 2018's version. I just think it's a serious head turner. It really gives it more character, more personality, and just it overall looks more bubbly than the previous version. I also love the new redesigned front grille. It's just those little touches that make a big difference when you're actually looking at this thing. But now, I think it's time to switch things up and get to the rear of this all-new redesigned Elantra and see why people hate it so much. Now, if there's one life lesson I've learned throughout my life, you can't really please everybody in this world. No matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody against you. And I have to say, I'm not a fan of this new rear at all. It's literally just a Sonata with an Elantra badge. That's literally what this is. Like, oh my god, what were they thinking when they made this? And an odd thing about Hyundai is that they give their cars a total refresh after 2 or 3 years. Which is, honestly, in my opinion, I think that's a little too early. I think that's a little too uncalled for. Instead, those should be update years, but not refresh years. I think that's just way too short for a new total refresh. And I only think that when they keep putting out refreshes this fast, they're probably gonna run out of ideas. But if I can make a wish to Hyundai, my one and only wish to this Elantra, I would love next year's Elantra to be the 2018 Elantra's rear design with the 2020 Elantra's front design, the front grille, the headlights. And as for the rear, I want it to remain the same as the 2018 Elantra's rear, but slightly tweaked, not too overdone like this new one, but slightly tweaked to make it look newer and just add the extra bit of flair that it needs to stand out and not look like every other sedan on the road. But for now, I think I'm still gonna stick with a 2018 Elantra until this new design either grows on me, or they could come out with something that looks 10 times better than what we're seeing here. And I'm very confident that Hyundai can get me back on their side again. But until then, I'll stick with the 2018 Elantra that we all knew and loved. So with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed me ranting about why the 2018 Elantra was the end of an era and why the 2019 was the start of a new era. I know it's not really a rant, more like constructive criticism, but you know what I mean. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Don't hesitate to leave a comment because I will be happy to reply to any comments that you might have. If you want more car videos, let me know in the comments below because I will definitely make more car videos. Ask me anything about cars, I'll be sure to leave my thoughts and opinions. But other than that, thanks for watching.